So today we're going to take a look at the Princess Leia SE lightsaber. What's the difference between the SE and the standard version? And hey, while we're taking a look at these, let's toss the Disney version in for good measure. All right, let's dig in. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. So today we're taking a look at another SE lightsaber. These are the more affordable versions of some of these lightsabers. And so many really liked this version of the Kenobi lightsaber because it's more of a stunt version of this lightsaber. And it's actually really something I'm liking about the SE lightsabers a lot. If you want to go out and kind of really do a lot of like spinning and learning how to spin, or if you want to duel a lot, these don't have any control boxes on them, and I'm really digging that because control boxes really can cut into your hands. They're in the way a lot of the times, and I'm really digging that a lot of these SE versions don't have any of that stuff getting in the way, so you can have the feel and the likeness of your favorite lightsabers and not worry about control boxes getting in the way of spinning or heavy dueling and cutting into your hands or anything. Really been digging these. I'm gonna do a lot more in this series. So I wanna thank ArtSabers for sending this Princess Leia SE lightsaber on over to me. For everybody to check out, I'll put a direct link and discount code for you down in the description if you want to check this out and everything else that ArtSabers has. So let's dig this bad girl out of here and take a look at this and kind of compare it to a couple of other versions that I have here. All right, so right here in the box we have the lightsaber and this really nice felt carrying bag here. Really like these things. You can put a lot of accessories and stuff in here when you have your tools and your wires or whatever. If you have this on display, you can pop them right in your bag. It's great to have. So right out of the box, you might be asking, what in the heck is the difference between this and the regular version? It's so slightly different that if you really don't know what this lightsaber looks like, you may have already missed the details that are gone. This also comes with some white gloves. It also comes with a standard blade plug that when you put in does kind of stick out. So honestly, I probably would go out and get a custom one or just leave it like that, which is more than fine. Then we also have our USB-C charging cable, Allen key, and some retention screws in here, and a lightsaber stand. Always nice to have a nice display stand to pop this on. And this is an SNV4 Pro, so you'll have your manual to run that. And you'll also have the app that you could pull up, the Force Park app, to run this whole thing too. And of course, you get your NeoPixel blade. This one is a 32-inch blade, 1-inch diameter. Everybody wants to know what the difference is between the SE versions and the standard versions. So let's take a look at that. Here you go. This is the SE, a Profi that I reviewed about a year ago, and the Disney version I have. And you might be asking, well, what's the difference? They look almost exactly alike except for the size. Well, let's dig in a little bit. So this here, this is the SE version. This is the Profi that I reviewed a year ago. And this is a Princess Leia from Disney's Galaxy's Edge. So let's dig into what the difference is here, because you may not even be able to see it if you're not looking for it. So right off the top, the SE is longer. And I like that, because what's really longer about it is the emitter, which means it's gonna hold a little bit more of the blade in here over what the Profi is gonna hold. The Disney version, unfortunately, that is completely irrelevant because the whole neck comes off for a different one, and I'll show you that too. So here on the SE, you'll get just a little bit more blade bite to go in there to hold in there, which, you know, for thin necks, that's always great. Another huge detail that's missing in the SE, it's the pearl inlays that you could see down the sides here, the Profi and the Disney. Now you can see they're also pretty much the same colors, so we're not even gonna get into that. You know, one's a hair this way or a hair that way as far as color tone, so I'm not really gonna dig into that kind of thing. The next big thing that you'll see that's different are the buttons. Each one of them are slightly different in the button here. This one, the SE, doesn't actually even have a button there. It's just that standard little button that is kind of put into this little silver ring. I don't know if maybe it's a little bit cheaper to produce that button here rather than here, but I'm sure they're also saving money by not putting these pearl inlays. In Disney, this actually isn't a button. The button is over here. So they have theirs actually in the handle itself because this whole section comes off, which is always the big problem with Disney lightsabers and their thin necks such as this or Luke or Kenobi, is that you have to switch it out into this thick neck that looks like a snake swallowed a chicken. So now to actually put the blade in, this is what your Disney Leia saber looks like, which is, you know, it's a little ridiculous looking because That just completely kills the design of the saber itself. And the other thing too, it also doesn't come with that more screen accurate blade plug. Like that there is really great for display, but you know, is it needed? Not really. I mean, this looks absolutely fine just sitting there like so. The SEs are falling in at a bit of a lower price. This version, I don't believe ArtSabers has on their website anymore. This was the TXQ Profi. I believe they have the newer, I believe now they have the Nexus, the Xeno V3 on the site. So we'll pull up the price of the Xeno. And this is the Disney. Now the Disneys fall in somewhere around, I don't 100% know because I don't remember. I got this a couple years ago and I haven't been to a park in a bit. Think lightsabers at the park are going for something around 170-ish. If you do know, put that down below. But at $170 something, this did not come with a blade. You have to add on another $55 if you don't have a blade. So you're looking at well over $200 for a Disney version that you have to swap out the neck, have really inferior technology inside, and it doesn't really represent what Leia's lightsaber looks like when you have to pop on this other neck. This version we're taking a look at is the SN Pixel, the SN-V4 Pro, and you can get everything I just showed you in this video for $299. All right, let's dig on into the app a little bit because this app really takes these lightsabers to the next level. This is the Force Park V2 app. So let's connect our saber here.
Connected.
And pop it in here and we can turn on our blades. Switch our color. A nice Princess Leia color right there. Over here you have all your auditions. Lockups, clash sounds. Down below over here, you can swap the colors, switch your sound fonts.
Ayla Sakura. Depa Balaba. Kenobi. Count Dooku. Dark Sith Red.
Cal Kestis.
Right under that, you have your blade effects.
Blade Estimate. Blade Pulse. Blade Window. Blade Sequence.
And you can install a whole bunch of other blades that look so much like Profi. Switch your boot effect. Your boot effects is basically the ignition.
Counter ignition. Cross ignition. Full ignition.
And then what I love about this app is that you can go back over here and go into blade effects. And you can actually download a whole bunch of different ones. So let's go into public blade effects. And I just want to get a nice flicker blade. This one says flicker with wave. What's this? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Flicker with wave. This is the CL23-034. Upload. Yes. All right, and then we have to go on over to our local blades and let's go find that because we have to activate it. CL2334. Here we go. All right. Oh man, like look at that. That looks great. Really hot white down here into a nice red. We could change the color. Really digging that. But let's go to the red because the white really stands out with the red. Love it. And we want to click on mark. Get that star activated. Click on upload. Back to your saber control. Blade effects.
Blade Estimate. Blade Pulse. Blade Window. Blade Sequence. Blade Freeze. Blade Fire. Blade Flash. Blade Crack. Blade One.
There it is. That simple. And if you need to adjust the size of your blade or the speed in and out, go on into data modify and you have light length, which is the blade. And you can go down and you can see that it's changing the length of the blade. If you have like a little dagger blade, you have a 28-inch blade, or this is a 32. So let's go, I think 32 is about 117-ish. Okay, so let's go 12, 13, 14, looks like 115 for the 32-inch blade. And I love that you can also change the in and out speed. Xeno V3 just added that to the new Xeno V3 app to change the speed of the blade. Let's change this to really slow. Really nice slow close and a really slow open. Now the only thing is that that changes it globally, so every font is going to be that speed now. Okay, really slow. I do hope they make that kind of adjustable per font. So just so you know, you can adjust a lot of those settings like the volume, blade style, ignitions, color, stuff like that, all on the hilt itself without the app. You flip it upside down and hold your button and give a twist for the color. Sounds great. I also really like the fact that the SEs didn't kind of downgrade the cores or the sound or anything. All right, my friends, that is the Princess Leia Organa SE Lightsaber. Let me know what you think down below of the SE Lightsaber. Thanks so much to ArtSabers for sending this over for everybody to check out. Again, I'll put a direct link and discount code for you down below in the description. Don't forget to help out the channel simply by hitting the like, subscribe, and notification button for upcoming videos. I've got more 6-scale figures and more lightsabers on the way. I will see you all on the next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world. See ya.